Carmen Electra on the pressures she felt as a Baywatch bombshell.
I was always told I need to lose weight.
The cast reunites for the new tell-all documentary. Switching now to Baywatch, and look, I was 18 when this show launched, so, you know, you can see what an effect it possibly had on me. It started Pamela Anderson's rise to the ultimate blonde bombshell. She went from making just $1,500 an episode in season 1 to $6 million plus a season when she left. That's nothing compared to the $100 million the Hoff reportedly banked for his time on the show. Interestingly, they're not involved in this new look back at the series, but nearly everyone else who ever put a red swimsuit on is. The sun was out, and so were those TV lifeguards.
Baywatch was the #1 show in the world.
Reuniting for the new docuseries After Baywatch, Moment in the Sun.
It was a wild time, and I was a wild chick.
Stars like Carmen Electra and Tracy Bingham reliving the 90s.
Who doesn't want the big hair and the boobs?
And making waves about the pressure to look perfect in and out of the water.
You want me to wear this?
What?
You had to, have perfect hair, the perfect skin, the perfect makeup, the perfect body.
I was always told I need to lose weight. When I look back, I love my body, and I love that I was curvy and not like straight up and down.
Nicole Eggert, who wore the red swimsuit for 2 seasons, joked that Baywatch was the biggest show, the greatest guilty pleasure that nobody was watching.
People say, oh, I don't watch that show. I've never seen an episode. And I see it happening today where there's like comments, I've never seen it. So it makes me laugh and it brings me joy because people are watching it. They just don't want to talk about it.
It was a joy for Nicole, who was one of the producers of the docuseries, out tomorrow on Hulu.
This is really giving everybody an opportunity to just show their true, authentic selves, how the show affected them, because it really did, in good ways and bad ways.
It also helped to take her mind off her breast cancer battle. That being with her kids.
Honestly, my girls, and it's cliche as that sounds, it's really not. They're everything to me. Like, I can't imagine the 3 of us not being a trio. They make me laugh every day. They keep me on my toes. Yeah, they're my rocks.
The series and those sexy red bathing suits made stars out of people like Pamela Anderson.
I'm really proud of everything I've done. Almost.
Back in 2015, she told us this.
I'm happy to have people think of me as the Baywatch girl, 20 years ago. Keep that image alive.
Tracy still fits in her Baywatch bathing suits. Yeah, she still has them.
I wear them for my friends. I wear them for Halloween. I wear it for photo shoots. I wear it when I want to feel, good and sexy again.
He with the best abs wins, or she with the best boobs wins.
But David Chokichi says the docuseries goes beyond the six-packs.
The documentary is going to humanize all of us, and people are going to go, wow, I have a lot more respect for the actors and also the show itself.
It was the most watched show on television at its peak, more than 1 billion people per week worldwide glued to Baywatch. The slow motion running, the tiny red swimsuits with the high-waisted cut, the Hoff, God, was he beautiful. Along the way, it created giant stars like Pam Anderson and more than a few scandals. TV's original hard bodies are back and treading familiar waters.
Baywatch was the #1 show in the world.
35 years after its sun-soaked launch,
He with the best abs wins, or she with the best boobs wins.
those buffed and bronzed lifeguards led by David Hasselhoff are reliving the sands of time in the new docuseries After Baywatch, Moment in the Sun.
It was a wild time, and I was a wild chick.
Every time I'm on the beach and I'm running down the beach, I hear that Baywatch music.
Yes!
Now we're with the stars, including Carmen Electra and Tracy Bingham, as they remembered auditioning in those high-waisted bikini bottoms.
I had to do a little spin around, and then they said, can you swim? And I said, of course I can swim. I've studied ballet my entire life, so I just thought, just go in, dive like a dancer, and swim your ass off, because I really want to get it. And so I did well with that part.
What do you all remember about getting the call that you had an offer to be on this series?
I got the phone call from my manager, and he said, pretty much in a nutshell, are you sitting down? And I said, yeah. And he said, well, congratulations, you just booked Baywatch. I'm like, what? Not just white women can look hot and sexy. Anyone can do it.
The docuseries, which features a lost interview with Pamela Anderson, recalls how the landmark show made her one of the most photographed women in the world.
I'm really proud of everything I've done. Almost.
Nicole Eggert, who's been battling breast cancer since last year, says producing After Baywatch was cathartic.
It's going to take you on a ride. People have had ups and downs in their lives, and that's the truth. So you'll get to see all of that.
The docuseries explores how the franchise made A-list careers.
Jason Momoa exploded off of Baywatch.
I'm me. One thing, one piece, one person.
But some stars, like Alexandra Paul, didn't exactly embrace the show at first.
I didn't want to do a television series because I didn't want the commitment. I didn't want to commit to a man, a tattoo, or a show. I went in my 20s.
Resuscitate your love for the ocean. After Baywatch, Moment in the Sun premieres Wednesday on Hulu.
Love you, Baywatch.